Hello everyone, and welcome to the 11th episode of the Hardedge City of the Wolves Weekly. Today I am running solo because Dracula could not be here. He left it up to me to make this a worthwhile show, and while I might not have the production value that he usually brings, we do have some good matches coming up, I hope, at least. We have a bunch of newcomers. Italy showed up in a big way, it seems. I'm not sure how they found us, but, I hope they have a good time here and stick around. And yeah, I guess I'll just rattle off the matches we're going to have before we get into it. First, we're starting with Oleyver. I hope that's a fine pronunciation, versus Patmatiser. Then we have Oleyver being one of the newcomers. Then we have acda versus Maddo. acda needed to play early, otherwise I would have put this, pretty high level match a little later, but hey, Then we have RayOutrage versus me. He called me out. I had him originally against somebody else, but he said he had already played against that guy a bunch, so he chose me as his opponent instead, so I guess I'll get Kevin to Then there will be ActiveP, who's also new here, versus JeffPesos. And following that will be Kuroi versus Alexein. I feel like we might have maybe had Kuroi before, but I think they're new to this weekly specifically. Maybe we've seen them play KOF or something. Or maybe it's a different Kuroi. It's a name that somebody else on the channel also has. And then MrWolf versus Tommbyboi. MrWolf also being a new player. Scored themselves pretty highly on the, how level of play stat. So hopefully they will be really good. And hopefully Tommbyboi can put up a good fight. But to start us off, we're going to have Oleyver versus Patmatiser, who are hopefully also going to put up a really nice match, a nice set. You can sit down in your spots and start playing if you wish. I'll also tag you on the Discord because I'm not sure if Oleyver is listening. You can start. And then we'll get into the action. Alright. Oleyver repping the Salvatore. Patmatiser sticking with the Terry. Good old trusty Terry. If you watched the EWC tournament last weekend, one particular Terry, Dark Angel, made a really strong performance, had a super good run with this very character. It was really enjoyable to see. There wasn't any Salvatore representation, but Oleyver can surely make up for that right now. Scores a knockdown early with that slide and applies a bit of pressure. Patmatiser gets out of it and beautifully anti-airs the next attempt to get back in. And ooh, meaty pressure drops his input though. That wasn't quite the right combo. But Oleyver also not too secure on the combo game at that point. Oop, nice. Watch out for I was just about to say watch out for the overheat. But hey, a little bit of extra damage was done. And the lead is pretty good. Nice anti-air. That threw Oleyver out of SPG as well. Oop. Okay, Pat now with a lower than average guard gauge, but it doesn't matter. Another solid anti-air into a throw. Patmatiser controlling this round pretty well. Maybe Oleyver can switch things up a bit. Oop, that's a good start, yep. Okay. Not too much more from that, but that's a solid hit. Oop. Pat going for some anti-air heavy DP breaks. Sadly, the angle didn't quite work out for him, but hey, even if they whiff, they're pretty safe. Good damage out of Oleyver. Oh, wow. -2 from the rev blow into a sweep. That is some ballsy stuff. And it worked. Oleyver gets caught walking forward. Maybe just enjoying the animations. Alright. favoring that button, but also favoring jumps, which Pat has been really good at sniffing out. Oleyver might need to, you know, stop approaching from the air so much, because it's really hurting. Oh, there it is again. It's tagged by the EX projectile this time, but now finds himself in the corner, and the overhead clutch stuff. Clutch stuff. I can barely hear the music. Maybe I should turn that up a bit. Is the audio fine, by the way? Is the game loud enough? Am I loud enough? Is everything okay? Ayo. Oop. Okay, tries to, you know, get a quick start with that burn knuckle early on. From that spacing, it's pretty safe. Turn up the game a bit. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Just a bit. How about that? Now I can hear the music too. Oops. Okay, another sweep. And the slight delay on the Rekka, oops, allows Pat to land another hit there. Oop, another strong anti-air. Pat is really doing them justice. You know, just like 2 or 3 weeks ago, he was getting some anti-airs, but not much damage out of it. Dracula and I were talking about how he could improve by, you know, converting off of those, and he's doing that with style today. Boom. Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't updating the score. Jeez. Usually Dracula does that, so thanks for the reminder. Oop. Okay, that button is nasty. If you don't, you know, interrupt it basically on the first hit, the second one can't be ducked anymore, and then he's plus on block and threatens to kill you. There it is again, yep. But Oleyver has not varied up his offense enough for Pat to just, you know, not walk backwards out of that pressure. Gotta throw in a couple of lows, maybe get a throw in there. That's how you open them up in the long run. Can't just take plus frames into buttons every time. Oop, the counter super. Okay, then slides right in there. Now he's confirming into a bit of a light combo, but didn't get much out of it. That's another thing where, you know, as far as I know, Salvatore doesn't have the best combos. Oh no, out of lights. That's gonna be bad news, but Oleyver is a little too slow for the punish. But yeah, out of lights. Oops. If your character doesn't have good specials or something to go into off of the lights, if you have a super bar, practice comboing straight from the lights into the level 1 super. That is super worth it on just about every character. The damage is good, you get a good knockdown, and you get that 1 bar back really quickly. So, you know, just another tip. Something you can practice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, you know, into super. Yeah. Right. Update the score. God, I'm slow. Oop. Okay, that sweep probably could have been punished, but not by that button. At least not like that. Ayo, thanks for the raid, Jester J77. Maybe that's how you pronounce that. I hope you're up for some City of the Wolves action, where we've got our first set here. It's 2-0 right now. We're just getting started. Oops. Whiff on the far C over the crouching Salvatore. And another counter hit off of the crack shoot. Massive damage being dished out. Boom. No more SPG for you. Extends it even further and... Okay, no super finisher. Probably would have been better, but still. Very nice position for him to be in. And also thank you for the follow, MrWolf. Usually, by the way, for those of you who are new here, usually this is not streamed on my channel. But on the Hardedge channel. But I do also stream fighting games sometimes. Just on my own. And thanks for the follow as well, ActiveP, I guess that's you. Oops. Meanwhile, Oleyver actually making a good case to make a comeback in that round, almost takes it. But then the slide was sniffed out, good low block by Patmatiser. And another follow by Jester, thank you. Ooh, counter. Okay, Oleyver gets the overhead. Even gets a slight combo out of it, but then Pat is just ready to high crush on Wake Up. That is once again very ballsy. But hey, if the opponent's meaties aren't good enough, then you're gonna get it. Boom! Yeah, lots of combo drops still happening for Oleyver. Still a work in progress probably, but combos are one of those things that you can practice pretty easily by yourself. So, that's a good way to just improve pretty quickly. Ow, ow, nice whip punish with the Rekka. Might have just been kind of a counter poke attempt or something, but it worked. Okay. Once again using that far C and then into a jab. Oh, the sweeps are working out for Pat. And then just a meaty again, timing those pretty well. Oop. Anti-air again, and if he finishes that combo... No, wait, he was too close to overheat, I wasn't paying attention. Overhead gets jumped out of. Oleyver is still in there. Okay, he has a chance, starting with that knockdown, but oh, now it's going to be really tough. Yeah, he had to rev guard that, or JD. Probably wasn't aware, when you're still kind of new, you might not remember, right? Might not be ready to rev guard. You might be tempted to go for the JD, because that's probably the thing most people think about more, because it's more of a core mechanic, I guess I'd say. That is on people's minds, but rev guarding in those situations is probably just better because you can't really mess it up. And it's, just gonna cover your ass. Okay, good punish for Oleyver. Probably could have gotten more of it with a, with a heavy confirm into some rev cancels and stuff, but, once again, work in progress. Almost had a nice confirm that time. Sweep. I'm pretty sure from that range you can punish that. I'm not sure what Salvatore's optimal punish for that would be. That's a punish though. Ah, mistimes it. I guess, yeah, might be looking for the answers to punish that. Yeah, Salvatore's jump C is ridiculously annoying to deal with. It just doesn't stop being active. Thanks for the follow also to RayOutrage. Oh, but yeah, Pat has been really good at the anti-airs. And SADA, jeez. Okay. Does overheat thanks to the rev blow there, but oh, good anti-air. That anti-air is so ridiculous. You can just kind of do it on Wake Up and it basically beats meaties if they're jump-ins or something. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's invul, it's not, but it feels like it. Counter, of course. Doesn't last that long, and Patch just kind of beats it out, but still Oleyver manages to clutch this round. Whew. Exactly, it also changes the jump arc. It's really obnoxious to deal with when you're at... Like, when you're not... When you're kind of far away, it's not that bad, because your high crush would probably just deal with it. But if he's close enough, then it's a pain to deal with. Oh, but hey, Pat doesn't even care. It's just gonna preemptively anti-air and gonna succeed. Alexein also, thank you. Ah, slide back in there. Nice block. Ah, drops the link again. But hey, whatever. Minus frames into counter super. That's some high-level gameplay. And I actually mean that. Oh. That's one way to deal with plus moves. You just beat them before they hit you. Okay, if he has a nice conversion here, if he finishes this with a super, sadly, bit of a drop. Oh, Pat trying to thread the needle, get in there, and misses his DP. I'm not sure if that was a wise choice in that situation, but now he's in a winning position. Anti-air is a little too early. Oleyver isn't ready for the EX and doesn't punish the sweep. Pat getting away with some stuff. Almost gets the run-up grab. Ooh, this is so tense. And he just, after getting that command run, cannot avoid the projectile. Man, that was close. Once again, he can't stop himself. They can't stop themselves from jump seeing to get in there, and Pat has been too ready for that. There it is again, though. Strong option. Ouch. Definitely got to work on that jumping habit a bit. Especially when you notice that your opponent is anti-airing you quite effectively. Boom, okay. Almost a really good starter for Pat there. Okay, boom. He's got some good reads with the counter at least. They have. Oops. Actually, I should check on the chart. I think it says their pronouns, and then I can just know. Oh no, another missed combo opportunity, and there's the counter hit, but Pat drops it also. Bummer for Pat, but a cause for celebration for Oleyver. Another sweep that goes unpunished. I'm thinking maybe... Oh man, Pat's anti-airs this set are just too nasty. And yeah, level 2 super anti-air, why not? Oleyver keeps getting caught out of the air. I know it's tempting, he has those two funny jumping options, but you gotta resist. You have to resist the temptation. 2C? You mean his Farsi? We've seen that a couple times. Ouch. Ah, once again, doesn't quite get the combo. I think that maybe was supposed to be the X version, but didn't quite get both buttons maybe. Maybe that's what's happening there. Good block on the overhead. And again. The sweeps keep not getting punished. If any of you know what Salvatore's like, oh, good option is to punish sweeps, let us know in the chat so we can tell Oleyver. Because this just keeps happening. Oh. The crosscut DP succeeds. The game does those for you a lot of the time. Oop. Sweep again unpunished. Yeah, no, that button's just not going to do it most of the time. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I guess the heavy DP is gonna beat highs like that also. And the Sly Cooper, thank you for the follow too. Oi! Approach with a crack shoot. Trades. And another round in the books for Pat. It's now set point for Patmatiser. Oops. Oh. Pat misses his anti-air this time, but just follows it up with another one. I don't think going for the level 2 there is the best choice, but you know what? Better than nothing, and now he's cashing out on another beautiful high crush to beat the red blow. We've seen that like for the third time this set. I'm not sure that was on reaction, he just kind of likes to use the high crush in neutral, which is working out well, so props to Pat. And now Oleyver is fighting back from the brink of defeat. Got a bit of damage in with that overhead. Next attempt gets, lands a trade, which is not what you want at that amount of health, and that's it. Patmatiser with a clean 5-0. Takes the set. Really nice anti-airs, and in general, nice play. Oleyver had some good reads and stuff, but the temptation to jump was just way too strong in him. So I hope you can take some of the advice I talked about to heart, and then next time you'll be that much better. So yeah, next up should be, I should have called that out earlier. ACDA I think is Kyokugen Ryu, if that's right, and I'm gonna wait, Maddo might already be in there too. Yes, he is. Okay. Okay, wait, let me just enter the names into the scoreboard also. Where is it? Here. ACDA. Maddo. Okay. They are getting in there, and we are getting ready. So, Janae, the character that I also happen to play. I know that Maddo can react to her quad circle forward heavy kick thing, where he will hyper defend the second hit, you know, before you can break it. Then he can, you know, punish you for it. Of course, depends on how well Acda uses it, but for now he's landed a nice knockdown and covers the rollout. Get some plus frames with the light projectile and boom, just immediately intercepts. There it is, that's exactly what I was talking about. I wonder if he didn't break that on purpose or if he went with the, oh no, with the light version. The reign of Billy Kane's is over. Well, hopefully we'll get a patch. If not, then, well, I don't know. Oh, Far C, just throw it out there. But didn't quite pay enough attention to the rev gauge. So now Acda is overheated, but doesn't matter. He's using that Far C as if this was KF15. That button is not very good in this game. But Acda knows the trick, I guess. Knows the timing. But now this is starting off very differently. Maddo getting all of the momentum. Boom. Covers the rollback at the last second to make it really tricky which side it's going to land on. Pretty good stuff. And the offense continues. Knockdown with a super. It still has another full bar. The pressure is relentless. And yeah, that close C sadly not as good as an anti-air in this game either. And there it is again. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's not a fluke. He's got that timing down. You gotta be really careful. Of course, you know, that costs a lot of rev gauge to use, but I'd say... Oh, wait. He missed it 2 times now, and there's that one's a bit of a gimmick. I'm not sure how fast Gato's buttons are, like that 2A that he used there. But if it's like 5 or 6 frames, then Janae should not be able to use that counter there. But, you know, it's a matter of timing and stuff. There it is. Acda is still testing it. Maddo failed it the last 2 times, so hey, why not, right? And then you get hit. And your SPG is gone. And Maddo has his. Oh, light confirms, beautiful. Both of them sitting on 2 full bars. Gets another light confirm, or rather a link. Oh man! Maddo with the plays, man. The way he managed to cover all of the rollout options and the anti-air and the counter hits and stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. Maddo, whoops. Okay, Maddo takes the first match. Gorgeous. Oop. Manages to win the air-to-air thanks to the break. It's a hard habit to let go of because, you know, it's kind of one of Janae's core neutral tools, usually. But, you know... Ah, okay, he, you know, messes it up again. But when your opponent, okay, is good at the timing there, then man, you kind of question what you're supposed to do. Good anti-air, didn't believe in the counter hit or maybe missed the timing on the cancel. It was a little high up. Uh-oh. Maddo fell for the, like, it's kind of a frame trap because she can technically not go for that. Uh-oh. And then, you know, if you try to, you know, if you don't try to interrupt, basically she gets away for free. So there's a bit of a frame trap mind game in that string, you know, Far C into the kick. Special. Oh, the gap was recognized. Acda is ready, but he's also getting comboed now. No more rev blows. Maddo's own rev gauge is pretty high. Meaty slide. Oh no. Acda thought he could press buttons, but that was all planned by Maddo. He's holding back maybe on the JDHD there because, you know, he doesn't want to overheat, but now it's ready again. Nope, no, doesn't go for it. He got the timing for something. There it is. Damn. That was just solid play. Not really letting Acda get much started in that round, compared to the previous round where Acda just kind of slaughtered him. Oh, frame traps. I think that one actually, if you get the Far C, which is very common in that string, it's actually not much of a frame trap. If the opponent hits a really fast button, I'm not sure actually. I should check that out. But yeah, what you want is close C after the close B. Anyway, Acda from round 1 is back, having all of the offense. Slightly messes up his spacing and timing though, but who cares? We got countered. Oh no! Wow, Maddo boldly light DPs to cover his space, but it's not gonna matter. Boom! Quick combo to finish that one. And acda evens out the scores. Now how are we gonna proceed? Oops. I think we can kind of see acda holding back a bit more on that quarter circle forward heavy kick. I looked up what it's called recently, but I forgot again already. Okay, goes for the hard knockdown on the... what's it called? The rev blow, the aerial rev blow. I think there's a setup for after that, but acda didn't go for it. But who cares about that? Oh no, wait, Maddo looked like he... is his controller disconnecting or something? He was just kind of standing there in two spots that... yeah. Oh wait, is the connection bad? For me it says 50-something ms. 7 frames rollback? Ugh. That sounds pretty bad. That's a bummer. I guess that's why he wasn't getting as many of the hyper defenses as he was showing early on. That could be. But yeah, I guess if Maddo can't or doesn't want to play anymore, then that'll just have to be it. Luckily today we have plenty of sets, so it's not as much of a bummer, I guess, to miss one of them. But of course we would still rather see it. Okay, we're gonna go try against her. Or counter her. acda doesn't want to hold that pressure, he wants to dish it out. Goes for the super. Huh? I think that was probably just, like a manually timed safe jump attempt. Who knows if it really was one? But I have yet to find a properly reliable safe jump off of most super combos with her. Because it's all very height dependent with her. She doesn't have anything that like sucks the opponent into a specific height or something. Oh, didn't want that side switch probably. And then didn't even get the feint to maximize the damage. And ooh, this is all getting kind of dicey now for acda. The overheat, the missed combos, the kill opportunities are gone, and now you are in real danger of dying yourself. Maddo is not going to drop this, I suppose. Damn. acda with two very crucial kill drops. And now it's either player's round to take this win. Okay. Oh. Yeah, the problem with that cross-up basically, you know, if you get that command jump break, unless it's a counter hit, usually you're only plus 4, I think, and her only 4 frame button is a close A. So if you want to guarantee that you're gonna get a combo, you gotta go for close A. That's obviously not gonna lead to as much damage, but you know, I'd say it's probably advisable. Because usually if you cross up normally with that jumpy, you can get a close C, that's no problem. Just off of the height from that command jump, it's more difficult. If not, or rather, it's just usually not possible. Hey! Oh! Was trying to go for another cheeky attempt there, was acda, but Maddo said nope. I'm gonna take this match. So now he's up 2-1. Let's see if we're gonna continue with this set. Looks like Maddo is back in. acda says it's only 1 frame on his end. Oops. Maddo with a read. Gets blown up and sent all the way into the corner. One of Janae's core strengths. She's got good corner carry. Whoops. Bit of a lucky break for Maddo that he didn't try to whiff punish that move, because probably would have gotten him countered. Ooh! Yeah, from that spacing getting a combo probably was difficult. Maddo tried to adjust with a backdash, but it didn't work out. Still though. Oh, just low and in front enough to get hit by that super. Speaking of getting hit by supers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oops. There it is. Maddo's gaming. Up, allows ACDA. Ooh, wait, actually, that was, that was all part of the setup. He wanted ACDA to roll out of the corner and then get himself hit again, and then do that again. That is all part of Maddo's plan. Is he gonna overheat himself? No, he's gonna drop that combo. Oh, ACDA definitely looking for that overheat. Yep, now you definitely can't. Ooh, can't HD anymore. But Maddo's like, yo, dog, I see you. I can react to these, these animations. I'm just gonna super in between. Now he's on the run, trying not to get guard broken. And wow, what a risky DP. Oh, I wonder if I'm thinking ACDA probably missed the rest of his cancels there. The timing on that one can be a little awkward sometimes. Ooh. ACDA trying to get that little bit of extra in there to guard crush, but Maddo's defense and neutral were too solid. 3-1 for the blind Kung Fu Master, I guess. There are theories that Maddo himself also blinded himself in order to optimally play Gato, and that's why he's gotten so good. I'm not going to say that that's definitely what happened, but it's definitely what happened. Oop. Okay. I think that's a safe jump setup, but the problem with all of the safe jump setups that use like 2A or something when you land, at least to me, they are extremely inconsistent, because you have to hit the button late enough that you don't accidentally get a jump A, but you also have to hit it early enough that you get it frame 1 after landing. And I find that basically not, auto-timed. It's like you might as well just time it manually yourself. Oh, early jump D to thwart an anti-air. That's a that's a good part of that jump D. You can do it kind of early, and especially if you get a counter hit with a fast close C, you can convert off of it. But okay, gets away, still minus frames though, and Maddo just lets it loose. DP right in that booty. Ooh. Yep. High crush in neutral connects, but the combo didn't. Now ACD has the ball, runs with it, frame traps, plus, he went for it. After the EX, you're plus, so it's a little weird that he went for the counter. Like, there was a very low chance that Maddo was gonna mash in there. With a button, at least. And, trying to use the counter when you're expecting the opponent to DP is kinda silly. But it was all part of the genius ways to manipulate the opponents that ACDA was going for. Hey! Another drop. And Maddo misses his HD. Maybe because of the connection that is faulty on his end. RC. Nice. I'm not sure if that was still a whiff punish or just a neutral win, but it worked out. Oops. Bit of a mistiming by ACDA allows Maddo to retake the corner, get a nice knockdown and damage. Meaty slide, even connects, but thought better to just take the pressure, I guess, and now is on the verge of defeat. Another drop! And another failed HD. Ooh. Yeah, Maddo cannot take much more, and, ACDA probably looking to, maybe fake him out, to get some chip damage in there, and just meets him in the air. ACDA not allowing Maddo to just run away with the set. We got a 3-2 now. measured approach until it's not anymore. Acda manages to catch Maddo. Ooh, another 4C just like that. I feel like whenever I try to use 4C in neutral like that, it just loses to everything. But acda is just that godlike. Ow. Oh man. He's just throwing things out and they're working out. Perfect this time. It's, you know, I could certainly see that, you know, maybe Maddo was having some connection issues. But, well, we're playing. And he's still doing really well. Hey, hey. Massive damage to start this round. Overhead, yep. We don't see that a lot out of Maddo. But yeah, Gato can just kind of... Another failed HC, sadly. Gato can just kind of do an overhead into a bit of damage. It's pretty nice. Whoops. If Maddo had been more ready and chased down that dive kick, he probably could have gotten the whip punish. It does have pretty bad recovery. Nice escape, even gets the wild punish, beautifully played by Maddo. Great read with the backdash and is immediately on it with the 4D. Gets the kill. And is trying to take that momentum into the next round. But acda is, you know, is ready for other plans. He's looking to do stuff his own way. Looks like acda just now maybe missed another button before that feint cancel. And thus lost his turn. Ah, fake out into the low! Oh, and a counter hit with a 6B. That's every Gato's wet dream. And that's how you win that next round and the match. Maddo now 4-2. He doesn't even need those hyper defense cancels. Okay. Whoops. acda, wow, lands a big one to start this round. Now it's time to cover that corner again. Doesn't quite do it perfectly, and there's that gap again. Okay, Maddo's back in the game. Takes that hard knockdown, and the low again. Oops, wow. Okay, that was a funny situation, because acda going for the counter on Wake Up is bad. That move takes, like, I think 3 frames at least until it becomes active, so it's not gonna beat any meaties. But Maddo missed his meaty. And so the counter also missed, and then Maddo still struck into it, so that was kind of funny. And while I was talking about that, Maddo manages to clinch another round, and now he's on set point. Since 1599? Damn, that's a long time. Oop. Nice patience by Maddo. Thank you for the follow, Armando. Yo. Okay, throw. Time to get that game started, that offense. Though Maddo intercepts. And thanks for the follow. Uh-oh. Maddo might be looking to finish. He has his SPG. He might just go into hidden gear. No! Wow, he overheated and did not go for it? Maybe he missed his button or something? I feel like if you're gonna... he must have been trying to go for the hidden gear. I don't see any other reason. And now? Is the level 2 gonna do it? No, because level 2s are fucking trash. God. Okay. Maddo bet it all on that level 1. Still lost the round though. acda still has a chance to make this comeback. He has to win this round though, otherwise it's all over. Ooh! Wild punish. And hey, Maddo's like, you know what, that wild punch looked kind of fun, let me try. Another mistimed meaty. allowing ACDA to get in there. Oh. No! He tried for the HD again. I wonder how different the timing between the EX and the heavy versions are. Maybe that's what's throwing Maddo off. There it is. He can't spend too much EX. Okay, still does it once. No! Cancel. Okay, he didn't go for the super. Oh. Ah! That is the one legit way she can take her turn. Oh! Speaking of legit. And that's how Maddo seals the deal. 5-2. Great set. Even with some technical difficulties, potentially. That was a good set. And I think up next is gonna be me. Yeah. Versus Ray. Ray's already here. Let me just plug in my stick. What? Cable problems. What a mess. Okay. There we go. Let me also change the scoreboard. Those RayOutrage. Reset. Okay. So yeah, let's go. I have not warmed up at all. I was hoping not to play today. But here we are. As one of the players in this set, I will of course be completely unbiased and there will be no salt out of me in any way. You can definitely count on that. Ouch. Oh, I mistimed it. Ah, nice take. Nice anti-air. Oh, shit. Ah, I was trying to interrupt that. I didn't think you'd be able to act so quickly. Ah, where's my EX? Fuck! That should have been the kill! Oh no, I hit the wrong button! No! 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 I was actually trying to block high, but I was slightly too late. God damn it. Great play there by RayOutrage, taking advantage of Cheesus' lack of execution. What a great play. Into the corner. Actually in the corner, I should be doing something else. What? Don't drop it. Okay. Amazing play by Cheesus, who just is so good at everything that he ever does. Oh, what the hell? That really hit me? What? How did that not combo? Ah. Shit. That is -3. You should not be letting me grab there. Shit, we're in the corner again. What am I doing? Ah, fuck. No! 2C is not the right option in that spot, is it? Ow, 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 please stop. Ah, damn, I thought the high would come. I thought it was high time for a high! So yeah, clearly we can see here that that RayOutrage used wall hacks to see what I was doing, which is completely unfair. I think he should be banned from tournaments from now on. Ah, fuck. Ah. Oops. What? That's minus, isn't it? It better be. Ah, fuck. 2C, my demon, why do I keep using you? Okay, that's a safe jump. Why did I even try? Of course that's a safe jump! Ah. Nah, that's supposed to be a safe jump again. What? What? Really? Come on, you can't have those. You're not Maddo. Ah, that was a great punish. Yeah. What? Fuck you. What? How could you block that? Okay, that is... You have to admit that is fucking bullshit. What? You literally just fucking... Yeah, that's another safe jump, whatever, but I'm giving up that round, I don't care. There's no fucking way you get to block there. What the fuck? You literally fucking cancelled the button into roll and I did my super immediately out of block stun because I was button holding. And you get to block? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? That is so stupid. Anyway, it's 2-0 for RayOutrage, who just played very skillfully. I thought maybe I was blocked plus. Damn it. What? Yeah. Oh, I thought I was blocking. Yeah, okay. Getting nooched. What? Okay, what the fuck? Ah, okay. That was maybe a little tricky, too tricky by me. Ah. Okay, I thought I had a good idea there. I supered! I fucking wake up supered! I can't, I just can't fucking react to that. I literally cannot. Jesus Christ, that was a Kevining. Cue that image that I made. God damn. That was disgusting. What? Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Why the fuck could you attack me there? That is so stupid. I blocked high. Now I'm dead. Kevin doesn't make sense. I live, bitch! I lived, bitch! What? Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, that was stupid by me. Oh, come on. I supered. I don't know why I'm not getting my wake-up supers. But the one time that I did, I got fucking bamboozled by this game being stupid. Jeez. What? There's no way you take that. Come on. Stop cheating. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow! It's just not giving me supers. It's literally just not letting me super. Okay, you're fucking cheating. You're fucking cheating. You have some kind of anti-grab setup or some shit. What the fuck, man? This is literally impossible. You are wall hacking. You are input cheating. You are combo cheating. You are cheating. Oh, come on. I tried to backdash. That was a bad idea. They absolutely are. God damn. Did you see that cheat there? How he cheated to get that combo? That's... Only real pros like me would notice the way he's cheating. There. Ow. What? How is that plus? How is that plus? What the fuck? God damn. There, finally. Eat ass, man. Eat my full ass. Ah. Ah! Get fucked! Get fucked! Now it's a great idea. I'm obviously doing a really good job. This guy. This motherfucking guy. Shit. I finally got a wake up super. I don't even care that it got blocked, but it finally came out. What? How the fuck? Okay, that's... Okay, whatever. Whatever, just kill me. It's fine, whatever. I didn't mean to get a backdash there. And then I also didn't mean to hit into, you know, into that situation. Whatever. GG's. Now I can unplug my stick again. Thanks for the follow, Semper Pups, whatever. Obviously, during that set, I did not have time to call out the next players. But they might already be here. It's ActiveP is already here, and JeffPesos. If that is Mr. Trenerka, then yes. So if that is both of you, then you can get on in there while I type your names into the scoreboard. Alright, if you are both ready, then you can go. Okay, seems like I didn't miss anything important in the Discord. God damn. That was a really close set, obviously. Let's forget about that ever happening. Anyway, ActiveP here with a Marco. We haven't seen a ton of Marco in the weekly. Okay, it's a nice overhead, and it's a meaty setup too, so that's gonna be really juicy. Sadly, drops the final part. So though, running some good offense. That overhead is technically punishable. It's just, you know, hard to kind of do on reaction. The window is kind of small. Oh! Alright. Chance for Jeff to make a comeback. Doesn't get the biggest combo, and ooh, that DP just barely doesn't kill. Jeff holding Rev Guard to not get chipped out, but it doesn't end up mattering. Oops. And ActiveP tries the classic Marco, you know, EX Tatsu in neutral. It's just that good. But, so are throws. And another one. That Rev Blow and Wake Up, too easy. And then the meaty, good old, they're not gonna, you know, they're gonna, you know, they might think I'm gonna throw you again, but no. It's difficult. You know, you do it twice. Is it gonna happen the third time? Names are reversed. Thank you. And where's that button? There it is. Okay. ActiveP definitely could have braked. I think not broken, that's a different word. Braked that EX to stay safe, if not even plus. I'm not sure actually. I think it's minus if you break it. But anyway, could have stayed safe. But I guess we don't care about being safe if we can just bust the opponent with a thick level 1 super combo. Whoa. And now just one hit away from winning. Even a non-meaty overhead is probably gonna do it. But Jeff is not ready to depart yet. Once again, let's it. Okay, that's why. Okay. Cheeky. Yeah, the Rev Blow itself is safe, so why not gamble on the counter hit there instead? Good stuff by ActiveP. Using the active frames on those moves. P on his opponent. Wait, no, let's not say that. Oh, fake out with a low. Into the knockdown again. Setup. Overhead is blocked. There's the the counter hit, the punish, I'm assuming. Another one! There we go, JeffPesos is awake, but sadly can't get much out of it. Meanwhile, ActiveP is dishing out the damage whenever they can, and another low. The mix-ups. You know, Jeff is blocking a decent amount of the highs, but, you know, the ActiveP is still landing enough of them to make it matter. Boom, there it is again. And the throw, wow, Jeff actually take that one. I swear everyone but me can react to throws now or something. Like, what is going on? The way that Ray was taking my throws last set seemed completely unnormal. Like, sure, some of them might have been predictable, but a lot of them really weren't, I thought. Maybe I'm just that bad, though. I don't know. Anyway, that's in the past. Oh, DP's the RC! Damn! ActiveP. Making an argument here with a bunch of DPs. Ah, didn't Rev this time didn't have the SPG anymore, I think. Might be a bit, you know, might be a bit of muscle memory. Like ActiveP is just so used to going from EX Tatsu into Rev Blow that when they don't have SPG anymore, they still just kind of forget about it and try, and then are punishable. Ooh, Jeff. Manages to evade the EX Tatsu this time and now controls the corner, but wow. EX Tatsu is a versatile tool, it also gets you out of the corner sometimes. I don't know if playing a top tier would make my throw game better. but maybe. Oh no, unsafe, puts himself into the corner even. Jeff now with another shot at a comeback. And yep, I think that might be a bad habit of ActiveP's. Maybe in training mode they just always go into the rev blow or something where they always have the rev blow. Something to, you know, to practice not to do, I guess. But still, it takes the round. Damn. Now throwing out some kokens, some projectiles to kind of present another thing for Jeff to worry about, and then just hit him with the old okie doke of the EX Tatsu into the mix, into 50, no, well not 50%, but like 40, 30 something percent of your life. And then you're once again at death's door. What are you gonna do? You have 2 full bars. Oh, chance to whiff punish, but yeah, that was gonna be hard to react to, and there it is again, old trusty EX Tatsu. Well, it's like rock in rock, paper, scissors, you know, it always wins. Oops, there he goes with that tricky jump C from the distance where it's just so hard to deal with. Sadly, the combo wasn't too strong. Heavy break DP is safe enough, and Active gets back in that ass. Whoops. Seems like they messed up there. Ooh, the setup a little bit. But strong high crush to just bring things back again. Hey, hey. Once again, one hit away. Tries to bait something with that neutral jump. Honestly, the neutral jump might have been the easiest thing for Salvatore to beat with that one anti-air move he has. But either way, Active once again takes a round. Hey, oopsies. We've seen Jeff drop a lot of combos, sadly. That's definitely hurting his chances. But ActiveP is just also doing so much damage with every hit, or getting such a good setup after everyone, that it kind of widens the gap that some dropped combos would already present. Oof, man, that actually killed. Overheat or not, this Marco is on fire. And he's up 4-0. Hey, okay. It gets a little impatient with that DP in neutral. Jeff luckily doesn't fall for it. Oh, okay. Interesting interaction there. Okay, this time breaks it. Even though they did have rev blow available, that might have been too costly though, so didn't want to risk it. But still on the verge of overheating. Another dropped confirm by Jeff. This could make such a big difference. Oh, no anti-air! Active is trying to get out of the corner, but Jeff is making it difficult with their spacing. But now the sides have switched and boom, level 1 super again. Set up into the grab, gets tagged, nice stuff. Ouch. And the projectiles clearly presenting a problem for Jeff right now, trying to JD them. Ah, but it's not working out. You know what they say. Just JD, bro. Sometimes it's not that easy. Ouch. Oop, goes for the low again, has another bar to spend. Goes for the setup instead. Next hit is gonna do it, even if it's a light confirm. Yup. Boom! And ActiveP with an explosive first set here in the weeklies. Sorry to Jeff for the matchmaking, but you know, when there's players we haven't seen before, it's always hard to, you know, to make fair matchups. Okay, up next we will have Kuroi versus Alexein. Why doesn't that just work like that? Okay, Kuroi is coming, and then Alexein. And the room code. Yeah, don't take it too hard, Jeff. You did admirably. But matchmaking is difficult. So, Alexein looks to be repping the Hotaru, which we also haven't seen much of in this weekly. And Kuroi playing the Preacher. Finally, an all-girls matchup. That's what I'm here for. Huh, they both got kind of similar hair color styles. Some pink and purple and light colors and stuff. Oops, the overhead immediately connects, presenting the option early. Didn't really confirm off of it, but Alexein just takes the next hit. Overhead again! This time gets the full bit of it. Close to burning, to overheating. This time tries to go for the low, but Alexein's like, I don't even want to know about your mix-ups. I'm just gonna DP. Now you're on the ground, you're overheated, and I'm gonna try to take this back, but alas, I just got grabbed. What happened? Oh yeah, scores. Thank you. Yeah. Alexein. Thanks for the reminder. Lows. Could have gotten more of it, but maybe just didn't care. Ow! Far C, Alexein. Lands a big one. Corner carry with that super is really good, and... Wow, got a little too close there. Looked like he was trying to walk backwards, maybe to shimmy or something. But was still a little too close. And now Kuroi is looking to do that big damage. I wonder if level 2 might have killed there, but Kuroi messed it up. Actually, with the combo still continuing, it probably would have. Oh, Alexein trying to get a little tricky. Kuroi did overheat, so there's a very real chance for Alexein. Just has to play around this. But mistimes the reflect. That would have been a pretty decent way to start getting in there. But the timings of when she releases the projectile, you know, are a little different from version to version. Red blow gets thrown. 1-0 for Kuroi. Oops. Once again with that far C. Just ends in a soft knockdown. Wowee. Light DP. Oh, that one was most certainly negative. But minus frames in the DP, once again, is high level play. Meaty doesn't quite land. It's a little too far back. You could still see it, but I guess the hitbox just wasn't thick enough. And Alexein is trying to connect something here. A little too far for the heavy DP. Oh! Plus frames. Ooh! Delays the button a little bit. Seeing that Kuroi was, you know, aware of the plus frames, didn't hit anything, and then once the air had settled a little bit, had the perfect timing to strike back. And oh my god! The projectile stuffs the spin kicks. And Alexein takes his first round of the set. No anti-air. There it is. Oh, okay, interesting anti-air. I guess that one also, you know, leads to combos, so interesting idea. Just barely still hanging on to spaghetti mode. Oh, no whiff punish. And Alexein has to watch out or he's gonna get overheated. Huh? Corner. We've seen Kuroi do that a lot. Just going for the overhead setup rather than finishing in a level 1 super or anything in the corner. Oops. Uh-oh. A little too far again. But now with Alexein, yep, getting guard crushed. Things are looking kinda nasty. Just heavy DP into, yes. Level 2, I don't think level 2 is gonna kill here, I'm pretty sure it's not. And yeah, I'm pretty sure level 1 would have just been better. Alexein with a reversal super. Tries to apply some unorthodox pressure, but Kuroi has seen it before, just DPs out of there. And takes another round. Ooh. Whoopsa! Left blow thwarts the anti-air attempt. Okay, Alexein finally lands a pretty significant combo, but once again doesn't end in any X or supers, so no real setup afterwards, and Kuroi escapes the corner. Just to get hit some more though, so it's working out for Alexein. Nice, yeah, there are plus frames on the first hit of the Rekka. Well used. Oh! Alexein! After a first match that looked really one-sided, found some answers. Oops. Beautiful. Probably could have run in there for a close C, 6D target combo attempt or something, but just taking the 2C to make sure. I appreciate that. Oh no! Combo drop into Alexein, just not blocking. That's kinda silly. Oop! Red blow gets thrown. A little too close for that one, it seems. Wow. Kuroi resetting. Might not have expected that to land the way it did. But just controlling the neutral really well with, you know, with that 4B, 4D target combo and some well-placed hops, etc. Last frames, Alexein still strikes in there, believing that Kuroi will overcommit, and that they did. DP. Alexein is in this. Oh! If he had instead comboed to do a super off of those lights, maybe he'd already be on the winning angle. Oh, wow. Hops over the 4D. Doesn't get a whiff punish though. Presents the projectiles again. Can't JD in the air when you are overheated, of course. Still though, survives. Oh man! Nicely played by Kuroi. That button is not cancelable into specials or anything, only supers, and he stuck it out to, you know, only connect if the opponent dashes in. So there were, you know, that was just nicely played. Footsies. Yep, nice pressure, but Alexein risks the overheat just to, you know, get out of that situation. Let's see if it works out now. Backdashing almost all the way back into the other corner. Might not be what they wanted, but Kuroi also not paying too much attention to their own rev gauge. Maybe just okay with overheating. We'll see how that works out. Oh, Alexein a little unlucky, hits the jump button too early. Wow, okay, yeah. Kuroi spins for the win, probably. And even if not, you know, that's a clear win. That would have reset the rev gauge. QED. But she's a cutie, if that's what you meant. Oop. Alexein been a little lacking in the anti-airs, maybe? Oop. Okay. But here we go again. The micro dash DP to extend the combo for more damage. Anti-air, there we go. Up. Kuroi trying to go for his own, was a little too close though. Survives by the skin of his teeth, but man, what a DP. Alexein don't give no crap. Hey! Air ref blows can be a little awkward to use, but sometimes they hit just right. Are we going to see that cross-up, that overhead setup again? Yes, we are! Alexein had it scouted though. Escapes the corner. Oops, that's, you know, that's cute, I guess. Not too much damage. I don't think Kuroi is worrying too much about that. Did overheat though, again. Wow, what an anti-air. Uh-oh. Yeah, the non-EX wreckers are unsafe. You don't want to do those on block. But since Alexein also overheated, the punish wasn't that bad. But now anything into a super, and even into non-supers, it's gonna seal the deal for another Alexein win. Wow, another, man, these two are... What? What? Was that a whiff punish attempt? Jesus Christ. Level 2 is not enough to kill. What? Wake up! Command grab? What am I seeing? What? This round was full of surprises. She says QED, that's short for Quod Erat Demonstrandum, which is Latin for as has been proven, as I have just proven, something like that. She's a scientist, you know. Oh, almost gets the juggle off of that button. You kind of don't see that a lot. Oops, okay. Cute little bar B out of Alexein there. Nice anti-air. Now the anti-air game is really coming into play. Oops, not this time though. Oh yeah, sorry. In my mind I had hit it, but then I actually didn't. Oh, with punish, beautiful stuff. Always like to see those grabs get properly whiff punished. Whew, and luckily for Alexein, Kuroi jumps up into that button, so the overheat that Alexein was in did not come into play. Air to air once again doesn't get the juggle. It seems kind of finicky. Uh-oh. Ooh. Not fast enough to punish that on whiff. Hey, overhead. Are we gonna see the overhead set up again? Nope, it's gonna be the super, and yep, hidden gear. No way you're gonna... Oh no! What? I'm not sure, I guess the timing was just a little too late or something. That is so unfortunate. That means not only are you still overheated, you're also short 2 full bars with your opponent up around. And now he's eating the big dirt. And... there's a super for Alexein. He's still got the opponent in overheat, so can apply some pressure, but doesn't quite do it right. Oh, gambling. Doesn't pay off. Ah, Alexein is letting those DPs rip. And sometimes to his detriment. Overhead again, yep. Really likes going for it. Hasn't presented the low option too often. But you know, sometimes that's a mix-up in itself. Like, surely the next time he's gonna go for the low, right? He's not gonna go for the overhead every time, right? And then you get hit. Ha! There it is. Sadly doesn't fly far enough to hit her. Oops. Oh. Ah, bit of a drop. Doesn't get the micro dash. Sitting on 2 bars of both of them. Neither of them have their SPG ready. Speaking of whiff punished grabs, Kuroi has some of those as well. And yep, that's the smart thing to do. I'm not sure about that level 2, but bada boom, it's gonna hurt at least. Oh! Overhead blows up the grab. And Kuroi, on the verge of defeat in that match, manages to bring it back and take back the lead again in that set. Oop, landing, recovery, punish. Are we gonna see another overhead, or is it gonna be... Nope, it's just gonna be damage to them. No, wait, it is the low! There it is! She can't get more damage off of that low unless she goes for the rev version. But, you know, it's still a valuable thing to present. And the damage by itself is, you know, it's fine. Uh-oh. Only a regular counter hit on that overhead, so it was harder to react to. But you can also get combos out of regular counter hits for the overheads. Nice. Commits to the multi-hits on the DP, so it's harder to JD. Risky, of course, if they were to fully JD it, but, well, that's rare. Pretty sure in the corner the other level 1 is better. But hey, the damage difference isn't that much, and it's still enough to just win the ensuing scramble afterwards. Oh, trades. Hey. Oh, got a little antsy. Couldn't hold it anymore. Went for the grab, and Alexein is making him pay. No hidden gear. Might have misspaced something and knew it wouldn't connect. That looked a little loose, but hey, that one's gonna be tight. That should be the round. Heal that back with the chi magic that she has. Don't worry, Preacher's fine. See, she's right back in there. Whoops! Nice whiff punch, man. Those are so hard to catch. But Kuroi... there was the attempt to get more out of the low. But that time Alexein had it scouted. Alexein's guess rate on that high-low mix-up has been really good. Boom. But the DPs have been questionable. I don't think that's killing, but that's still really good for Kuroi. Actually, that did kill. QED. Damn. And that's another win for Kuroi. 4-2 now. Right back into it. Whoops. Hey. What's it gonna be this time? The overhead, and this time connects. Gotta watch out for the rev gauge, of course. Gets the empty low. Sadly can't get anything out of that EX without a follow-up. Even though it looks like she's juggling you high, you can't actually juggle off of it. Uh-oh! Big chance for Alexein. No! What a whiff! Tried to extend for some extra damage with that EXDP, but it just went behind. And I think that one might be JDable, but other than that, hard to deal with. Honestly, I'm not even sure if, like, you know, if the game wants you to JD that to the left in that situation, right? Like it looks like, or if it would expect you to do it the other way around, because who knows, man. But either way. Hey! Air to air again. Kuroi now on set point and starting off with a banger of a first hit. Low. Okay, super bar is stocked. But, nope, going for it. Bam. Could have gotten a little more damage out of that with a bit of an extension, but it doesn't matter. Kuroi has the timings, has the mind games, has everything he needs. Take that with a staggering 5-2. But also a good play by Alexein. Once again, another one, you know, Kuroi. We don't know how good they are really. And Alexein is also here for the first time in this game, I think. So, you know, hard to make these matchups. But I'd say that one was pretty good, despite the score being not too even. But now we have our final match coming up, which is between MrWolf and I think Tommbyboi. Yeah. Man, they're both here already. Nice. I don't even have to call people out. This is beautiful. And yeah, you can get started whenever you want. Well, within the next minute or so, at least. You know, not... I don't want to be sitting here for an hour until you feel ready or some shit. But MrWolf also with the Hotaru. I just mentioned earlier that we haven't seen a lot of her, but now there's two of them in one weekly. Tommbyboi still repping the Andy. Has been pretty good with that character when we saw him. But MrWolf is posing some questions that Tommbyboi can't seem to have the answers for quite yet. I guess that's a setup, because they've done that twice. Boom! Tried to strike into that gap, and MrWolf made him pay dearly. Didn't spend the bar, a little greedy, but hey, while sitting on a perfect with that confidence, I guess it was bound to happen. Whoops. Tommy actually trying to strike into the obvious plus frames. Sometimes you have to, right? Can't just allow your opponent to always keep advantage. But ooh. A blocked DP, that's gonna be game, I'm pretty sure. Level 1, level 2, doesn't even matter. That was death. And MrWolf takes the first match. But obviously everybody knows, first game is data. And Tommbyboi has at least 4, I guess at least 3 more games to find a game plan that works against MrWolf, who is looking to be quite powerful. Big damage once again. Okay, it doesn't go for the, for the next step of that combo. Damn, the layers. MrWolf is just, already mauling you with the basic tools and then goes like, remember that I also have a command grab? Yeah. Nice block on the low. And the air to air is good too. Tommbyboi with a nice, guard cancel though. Takes a bit of an advantage, sadly not too much out of it. Has a bit of a lead right now. Oh, that was misspaced. Opening himself up for a big punish. Oh, wait, okay, that's a setup again. I guess, I'm assuming that one is just not DPable because of the angle that she's at. Because it's definitely not like a traditional safe jump, right? She's way too high in the air for that. Maybe some supers can catch that. Because as I mentioned before, this game is pretty generous with the autocorrects. So you might be able to answer that setup with some of the invincible supers? I'm not sure. I haven't seen that setup before. Oh wait, why are we... Oh, is Tommbyboi immediately switching? Alright. We do know Tommbyboi is also a bit of a Kevin player. One of many in this weekly. Might favor his chances with that character. We'll see how it goes. Oopsies! Tommbyboi tried to do something, but MrWolf smartly uses that slow-moving projectile to move into position and just blow up whatever Tommbyboi was trying to do. I didn't even really see it. And now we're back in that corner. MrWolf allows the rollout just to throw him back in. Oops, the sweep. Not punished. It was kind of far, so maybe it wasn't punishable. Good read on that EX dive, and the early jump to whiff punish the grab. This round at least, the Kevin didn't make much of a difference. But Tommbyboi can still warm up. Wait, it's 2-0. Did I do with the 2-0 yet? No, I didn't. There it is. There's the setup. Goes for the command grab. Alright. Oh ho ho! I swear, dude, these players with their one-hit confirms, it's straight cheating, man. Oof, the damage with that 2 level 1 confirm. Safe jump! I would never hit into a safe jump. That is so foolish. I would never do that. Oops, nice JD. Saw the anti-air coming. Oh. Okay, now things are looking much better for Tommbyboi. Just goes for a raw overhead, sometimes presenting that is good. Especially like at a throw distance, right? You might catch your opponent like that as well. Oops. Wolf also having some trouble connecting off of that jump C with the juggle properties. Whoops, mistimes the dive, so no combo. Ooh. I guess, you know, if you don't have a super ready for that or any other options, maybe just Rev Guard to make sure you block it the right way. Right, if you just hold the Rev Guard button, you don't gotta worry about it being left or right. Unless that's actually like some fucked up unblockable that even the Rev Guard button can't deal with or something. But I'm assuming you can Rev Guard there. Just gotta be ready for it. Oops. Or you could just, you know, JD 0 frame super or something, you know, that's, you know, that should be easy. It's because, you know, just JD, bro. Oop. Okay. Tommbyboi, after being thrown out of his previous red blow. Nice! Should be able... No! He didn't combo into super... Wow! Would you rather have one low or two lows? Tommbyboi clearly wants two. Oof! Big starter. It's bingo time. Wow. Wakes up with buttons. Tommbyboi was expecting a reversal, maybe. So, really nice play by MrWolf. And once again, that connects. Ooh. Oh, no whiff punish. He's clearly looking to, you know, to far C into super here. But wasn't ready when it definitely would have worked. Meanwhile, MrWolf gets another opening with that nasty EX command grab. Oh, double fake out. But Tommbyboi did not reverse the super. Gets the perfect read on that command grab though. Boom! Tommbyboi. He's the Tommy man. Kevin Pick did do stuff. Ooh. Doesn't get the micro dash DP. Ooh, command grab. Overhead, a little too far. And I think the timing was a little off, so no combo afterwards. Still though, bit of damage and especially also some mental damage. Wow. Delays it just enough to not have to deal with the high crush. And now the ball is actually back in in MrWolf's court. And back... Oh no, the combo drop! Okay. Yeah, I think Tommbyboi really needs to just try to rev guard those cross-ups. Because they are clearly working really well for MrWolf right now. Whoops. That was a far distance grab attempt. But sometimes you have those moments, right, where you're just like asleep at the wheel. Whoop! Didn't get too much luckily for Tommbyboi, but still. JD's the anti-air, but heavy DP break, even on JD, is advantageous. Ooh. MrWolf trying to take extra turns with that heavy reflect. But hey, Tommbyboi, despite interrupting MrWolf sometimes, wasn't able to find a way out of the corner, except until now, but that was just the bait, the setup, to get himself anti-aired. MrWolf takes back control.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Oops, rolls through. That one isn't plus, that was the light version. Well recognized by Tommbyboi. Whee! Oop, tried to roll cancel, to guard cancel I mean, but MrWolf's pressure was too tight. Oh! Ooh! If Tommbyboi had hit a better button upon falling down, nice reaction! He might have been able to punish. Wolf recognized that Tommbyboi had been going for a decent amount of rev blows in during pressure, and this time was ready for it. Ooh. Yo! Baited. Jump back rev blow. What a gamer. And the anti-airs. MrWolf is just built different right now. Immediately takes away Tommy's SPG. Bingo does not even connect. The days are looking dire. Ooh, even gets their turnaround. Wow, that was nasty. Didn't follow up with a super though. Ooh! That should be curtains. Damn. Dominance by MrWolf. You get wall bounce when it's an aerial hit, an aerial counter hit. Like if you hit them with a ref blow and they are in the air and you get a counter, that's when you get the wall bounce. Wait. Oh right. No wait, is he switching back? No, yeah, it's over. Sorry. I guess because of the character switch, I didn't quite keep up with the scores. My bad. But yeah, then it's 5-1 for MrWolf. Very strong showing. Sadly, none of our strongest players were here today. I would have matched you up with Maddo, but Acda had to have an early match, and I didn't. Like, I had to switch things around, and I don't know. But Tommbyboi still put up a really good fight. It was a fun set for sure. And I hope all of you had a decent time. But that brings us to the end of today's weekly. I did not note down the scores, but I'll try to remember. First we had Oleyver versus Patmatiser, which as far as I remember Patmatiser won 5-0. And then we had acda versus Maddo, which Maddo won with a 5-3? 5-2? Something like that. RayOutrage versus Cheesus didn't happen. Then we had ActiveP versus JeffPesos, which... ActiveP won with a 5-0? Yeah, okay. And then Kuroi versus Alexein. I'm also blanking on. I think that one was... man, I should have written this down. One of the players had 5 wins, I know that much. Was it a 5-2? 5-0? 5-2? For Kuroi, I think. And then MrWolf versus Tommbyboi was a 5-1. Sorry that I didn't remember some of these. But yeah, thank you all for showing up. And hopefully a lot of you, if not all of you, will be back again. Then that will probably be next week, and then Dracula will be back. So the production quality will be much higher. And yeah. So I will thank you for watching today. And we'll hopefully see each other again. Keep on playing City of the Wolves. It's a good game. And I'll see you some other time. GG's.